What's up, guys? Today I'm going to take you through some meal prepping. I've got turkey, I've got some potatoes, veggies, some rotisserie chicken. I've got a lot of things that are super simple to cook, and I'm going to show you how to do some oils. I'm going to show you how to do the seasonings and a couple alternatives because I'm trying to gain weight. You guys are probably going to be trying to lose weight, so you don't want to do exactly as I do. It's one of those things, do as I say, not as I do, because I can tell you a little bit better than I can show you today. So leave comments down here, and you're actually going to ask those questions. What can I substitute to lose weight rather than trying to gain weight? I'm trying to bulk, trying to get swole. You guys are probably trying to get all shredded for summers.
We got ground turkey. I haven't added any seasoning to it yet, so it's just basically trying to cook it before I put the seasoning in. That way it'll give a little bit more flavor afterwards. So if you put your flavor in first, it actually cooks it out. You don't want that. And then right here I've got a ton of sweet potatoes and red potatoes. They are cooking right now. They're about 350 for about 30 minutes or so. I am cooking or cutting up a bunch of broccoli. I'm going to put that in there, and then after those potatoes are out, I'm going to throw that in the oven for about 25 minutes at 350. And also I have a ton of asparagus that is going to be going in the oven as well. It's the same thing, about 25 minutes at 350. And then over here, just a quick chicken. I'm gonna rip this up into as much meat as I can. It's actually already cooked now. I am going to let it sit for a little while so it can kind of absorb some of those juices that it's released, and then I will strain it here in a second. And the reason I strain it before I season it is that way actually all the seasoning is going to be on the meat and not strained out. So season after you are cooking, all right? You get so much better flavor. So for what I'm about to do on this broccoli is I'm gonna put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in there. You guys can use coconut oil, anything a little bit better than the olive oil. I like the olive oil just because it sticks a little bit better and it cooks up really nice. So I'm gonna put it a little bit in the bag and then put some actual ranch dressing seasoning, not the actual dressing, but a little bit of that seasoning in there. Give the broccoli quite a good flavor. All right, so I strained the turkey already, and what I will be doing is adding a Cajun seasoning. I'm going to coat a little bit, and then I will stir it up. So I'm gonna do that 2 times, and then try it out and see if there is enough seasoning. Most of the time I do about 2.5, maybe 3. So I was saying I buy rotisserie chickens. What I'm doing with that is I'm gonna rip all the meat out. I'm gonna put it in a bag. I'm not actually going to measure it until I use it because I always make my salad fresh every night, and that is actually the meat that I will use to put in my salad. I use typically about 6 ounces of meat with a ton of salad, as big as I can. Like the biggest bowl I have, I will fill that up to the top with salad, throw some chicken in there, some ranch, and then have at it. It's a good dinner, good nightcap, and I always do this every night just because I love salad. I used to hate it. If you don't like it, give it a shot. Keep giving it a shot until you like it. Make something a habit. Look at all those potato wedges, and I call those chips, but they're really thick. They're amazing, and they are seasoned with an all-purpose seasoning and olive oil. That is basically going to be my carb sources for the lunch times. It's not a whole lot. I still have more to cook, but that is a good look at it. Finished pulling all the meat. Look at this, is an insane amount of meat off of one bird for only $5. I got the scale just to show you guys how much it is. 31 ounces. That is literally 2 pounds of chicken that I just pulled off of this bird for $5. That is so good, and it's already cooked. All you have to do is eat it. Put the broccoli in the oven. All I have is ranch seasoning and also the olive oil on top of it. So it's going in the oven for 30 minutes-ish at 350. All right, I'm about 98% of the way done with meal prepping. I even cleaned up already. I am just waiting on the vegetables to get out of the oven, and I have all my pre-made meals here already prepped in the Tupperware, and a couple of them are actually in Ziploc bags. The reason for that is I am home when I eat those meals, so I don't want to waste a bunch of Tupperware, and it saves me dishes later. I don't like dishes. I know you probably don't like dishes, so I'm going to do my best to not do dishes. Food is all finished up. All I have to do is wait for it to cool down. So as you see, I have broccoli. We have an amazing asparagus. I absolutely love asparagus. And typically what I will do on my meals is, as you see, I have them set up here. I've got potatoes in the bottom, turkey in the top. What I will do is put a cup of broccoli on top of those. And then during my sweet potato and chicken meal, I will put about 6 to 8 spears of asparagus.
All right, so I am all done with our meal prep for the day, and I just wanted to tell you guys that my first meal of the day is always cooked fresh. It is eggs, oatmeal, strawberries, peanut butter, a little bit of cinnamon, and I do that every day because warming up eggs is absolutely disgusting, and I do not want to do that ever again. So also I wanted to tell you about supplementation. I will talk more about this next video, but I do 2 protein shakes. One in the morning when I first wake up, and then I also drink one right after I work out during the morning session because I know I'm not going to eat for a little while. And also what I do throughout the day is I drink branched chain amino acids, which I will tell you exactly why I do that, and I'll give you a little bit more insight on all my supplementation. I keep it very simple, just like my food, and I hope you guys stick around. Like I said, leave comments down here and then share it with your friends. Let everyone know that we are going to do this thing as a vlog, and I'm going to continue to do whatever you guys want to ask questions, and I will answer them. So I will see you guys soon.